Alright, hey guys, it's me, Sonia, and today I'm going to teach you how to crochet. So the tools that you're going to need is a crochet hook. Doesn't really matter what size, but if you are a beginner, the bigger is better. And also some yarn. Today I am using just some Red Heart Super Saver, and it's a worsted weight number 4 in the color Flame, which is, I thought it was going to be more of like a red color, turned out to be bright orange. Okay, but just for the tutorial I am going to be using this. It's a great yarn to start out with, especially if you're a beginner. And we're going to start off with a slip stitch. The way I like to do it is I have my tail end here and the end going to the ball of yarn, just like this, left, right, or right, left, sorry, right, left, and I hold it in between my fingers like this, do a little twist, grab the one that's underneath, of course over, and pull, just like that. And I'll do it one more time. You turn, grab the string that is underneath, and pull. And there's your slip stitch. Super simple. There's other more complicated ways to do it. I don't know if my way is better, if it is easier, but that's the way I like to do it. Now, we're holding our hook. Well, I'm holding my hook in my right hand because I'm right-handed, and the working yarn in my left hand. And you'll get a knack for how to hold the yarn in the hook. Some people hold it like this, the way I do. Some hold it like a pencil. Some hold it like this and wrap around. I can't do that. I hold mine like this, kind of like a fork or spoon, and I wrap and I pull, and you know. Okay, first off, you're gonna have your slip stitch around your hook. You're gonna hold your slip stitch, have your working yarn in your left hand, and we're gonna go through the front, under, wrap, turn your hook to grab the yarn, and pull through. That is 1. And then we're going to do it again. 2. And one more time. 3. And I'll just keep doing it kind of slow for a few, just so you can get the knack of it. Feel free to rewind. Alright, now I'm going to go a little faster. I'm just going to go a ways, just so we have a nice long chain. And once you get used to it, you'll be able to go pretty fast. Okay, didn't make it too long. Here's our chain. And now we count. 1, 2, 3. See if it'll focus. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now you never count the loop on the hook. So right now we have 16 chain. And in order to continue on, let me get some more yarn here. Okay. In order to continue on, what you're going to do, depending on which stitch you're doing. For now, we're going to be doing a single crochet. And normally, if you're reading a pattern, it will say single crochet in second chain from hook. So, remember, you don't count this one. 1, 2. And I always like to do it where there's one loop. just like that. So you're going to stick your hook through there. You're going to yarn over, which you go underneath and pull through, and now you have 2 loops on your chain, and then yarn over again and pull through both, and that is a single crochet. Okay, now we're going to go to the next one. Same thing, go right through that loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through again. Now let me explain something. So now we went to the second chain from the hook, which means we are now 1 less of the chain. So we had 16 chains, so we're going to wind up with 15 single crochets. That's always how it works. Don't worry. So if you wanted 16 single crochets, you would have to chain up 17. Now let's do it one more time. And I'll try to keep it in focus for you guys. Go through. This is usually the hardest part, the slowest moving part. It's just working up your foundation chain. I know this is the part that I struggled with when I was starting out, because I could not figure out which loop on the chain to go through, and it doesn't really matter, because if you want it to look neat, go through the top. If you don't really care and you're going to be putting a border on it, then just go through the 2 ones. Sometimes that's easier. I can't get this one. Come on. There it is. It's a little more difficult doing it through the viewfinder. Up. 2 more. I'm almost done. Oh, 2 more. It was 3 more earlier. And 1 more. Alright. So there's our foundation chain. I'll kind of get a little bit of a close-up here. And it will curl. That's just the nature of how single crochets work. They get really curly and they wind up. There you go. So this is what you should have. That's how the bottom looks. Come on. Zoom in. There we go. And there's the top. Alright. Now let's go back and count what we have. So you can see our little V. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The exact amount that we need. Or you can chain more and have whatever number you need. Just remember, it's always going to be 1 less if you're doing a single crochet. And now to practice, just continue on. To turn, we are going to chain 1, which is just yarn over, pull through, and turn. And depending on how you want your piece to look, you will either work into the same single crochet of the previous row, or you will work into the next one. I personally like to work in the same one and never count that first chain That's just strictly for turning. So that's what I'm going to do now. Insert, yarn over, pull through 2 chains. Insert hook, yarn over, pull through. Insert, yarn over, pull through 2 chains. And you just continue in this manner until you get all the way to the end. Oops. Okay, so the end part may be a little confusing because you have this weird looking bump because it has a chain 1 and a single crochet. Now don't worry about that chain 1, it kind of looks a little funky. I don't know if I can focus in on it. It looks a little funky, but you can see the single crochet right there. So just do your last single crochet and you're done. And rule of thumb is to always count your stitches just to ensure that you always have whatever amount that you started with. So I have 15, I should have 15 all the way across. And I won't bore you with me counting it, but I will count it. Okay, now 15 on mine. So to turn, remember, you always yarn over, pull through, that's a chain 1, and turn. Once again, I am going to go into the same one. You never count that one. So this is 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth until you reach the end. And this is a great way for you to practice to get your tension correct, because I know when I started out my tension was horribly loose and everything that I made came out huge. So just continue practicing, and if you want you can keep rewatching the video, and I hope I helped a little bit in teaching you how to do your foundation chain and a couple of rows of single crochets. Remember, happy crocheting! Bye!